Okay, finally got all my ducks in a row, and I'm like 100 kilometers away, 120 kilometers away from the nearest mechanic, and this thing just blew oil, and I gotta clean that oil up, and I just dumped a bunch of money into this thing. I mean, it's not a great vehicle, but it's all-wheel drive. I've never got stuck. I can tow what I need to tow with it, and damn, this is like the first full day I was gonna head up to the property. And it was gonna be a really awesome day. I blew the engine on my vehicle, and it's way up on the highway. If you want, yeah. So anyway, life goes on, but I kind of thought the spending part was mostly kind of done for now, and I guess I have to get another vehicle, but I have a tent for now. I was sleeping in the my little SUV for a while, but yeah, it's a struggle, but so is life. Anyway, I left my frying pan and pot. The only sort of thing I had to cook on. I have a grill, but most of my food is stuff I need a pot and pan with. But I have a bunch of eggs. I'd like to use them up. We even have some bacon. The only thing I could really cook in, I'm going to try to cut the top of this off, and you know, crack like maybe three eggs in each one. I'll do it to a couple cans, and I'm just gonna, I'll put some olive oil in there and see what happens, and I'll put it in the fire, because I sure wouldn't mind some eggs right now. Alright, so I got here. Got 3.5 in that one, and put some salt in there, and 3 in that one. Okay, 1/2 fell on the floor somehow. And got the grill in there. Let's see what happens. So they're kind of burnt, but it might have worked. I will try and plop it on a plate here. Who knows, maybe it's all gooey. Okay, that didn't work. Get out in there. Okay, that's not bad. Oh baby, that'll work. Okay, I think I'm gonna cut that can open with the knife, and I'm gonna eat it. Yeah, here I am in a faraway town to buy another vehicle. Alrighty. Bit of a video journal, I guess. And I'm out here, got a hotel room. I had to get from my base camp up to the highway yesterday. So I now have a quad, so I drove the quad up to the highway, hid the quad off the side of the highway, and kind of didn't think anyone would stop. I basically had to hitchhike about 280 kilometers to a town where I found a vehicle online that's sort of ideal for what I'm doing, and it's all-wheel drive and good to sleep in and tow stuff with it. So yeah, it took a while, but 2 rides. Yeah, just it's summertime, nice weather. Hitchhike all the way here. Got a hotel, Had dinner last night. Getting started in there is even just getting to the property is a big ordeal, and that river is dangerous. I got to get all the materials up there. Over budget. Once the spending's over, that's kind of it. There's the romantic idea where you can just go in with, I know there's other videos out there where people have their hand tools, not even a chainsaw, and they're out there day in and day out, but it's hard to describe, but there's more bears there than you can imagine, like grizzly and black bear. It's, yeah, it's crazy. Just an abundance of bears. You're really back there, and it's jungle. Like, it's a different kind of vegetation. It's all neck high, devil's club everywhere. You can't see what's going on. You're walking, everything's up here, and like you need that brush saw just to whack things down. It's a rainforest where I am, so you got to really knock. I just got to go and open it up. It's claustrophobic in there. I got to drop a bunch of trees. If you forget anything in town, it's a full day's effort to go to the nearest town and buy something and come back, and you won't, and like to get all the way up the river again to the property. I got the base camp. That's why I got the base camp, because I can't stay at the property. But yeah, by the time I load up a boat and get everything ready and blah blah blah, it's usually past noon by the time I get to the property, even if I get an early start on the day. Which is why I have to build something, just anything, that I feel comfortable sleeping in. So I got to do something just basic, and you know, you don't have to worry about, I'm not totally worried about bears, but kind of worried there. It's just different when you're on your own. The salmon bearing river, the salmon are running soon, the Chinook are running soon, so, and then there's a creek that flows in right there, and like it's sort of a major junction of two valleys, and yeah, you just need peace of mind, something. So then if I build something I can sleep in, I could get rid of the base camp, move everything all the way up there. But I just got to kind of keep at it, and yeah, over budget hurts, because then it's like I got to go back to work soon, and I got to sort of keep my finances somewhat in check. But you don't think it's going to cost much, but I'm like 1,000 kilometers from home, so when you leave home, fuel right now is $2.40 a liter. You know, you drive 1,000 kilometers, like you're in it, you know, just with the food or whatever, and your gas. God, you always, yeah, it's just, it shouldn't be expensive if you went real old school, like trapper with a axe and a saw, you're good to go. But if you look at the old trapper cabins, there's really not much to them. They're pretty cool. They stand the test of the time, but like they're like 5 feet tall and like claustrophobic as hell, one window. So that's sort of out of the question. I'll use the plywood and lumber for now. So yeah, that's cool. It'll allow me to build something quick and easy, and then well, not quick and easy, but when I get everything there, all the materials, then it's quick and easy. But getting it there is another story. And then once I get something built, I could do other much cooler stuff. So stay tuned. The thing I like about this area is that it never rains very much. Rained pretty good last night, but here she is. The green monster. It even came with that rack on it too. Look at that. Great for sleeping in. All-wheel drive. I can tow with it. It came with this lovely carpet here. But shelves are pretty awesome actually. It's rough. I didn't pay much for it. But yeah, I threw everything on the shelves, and there's the bed. There's the tow hitch. Yeah, and it will go anywhere, relatively speaking. Yeah, all-wheel drive, definitely need that. So, motors in these apparently last a while, so hopefully it lasts a while. And everything else is kind of rough. A lot of shaking and squeaking, but doesn't seem to be any motor issues. There you have it. My boat was pulled up on shore yesterday. It's tied up, but that's how much the river came up. Here it is, folks. The Amazon of the North. Look at that bugger. Overcast day. Usually you can see snow-capped mountains and whatnot, but a lot of cloud cover. See how much the water came up there. Not unusual for here though. I went up the river to the property, and here I am now at base camp. Up there, sure enough, a friggin' bear sank its teeth into this little tiny fuel tank. It left that hole there. So I was able to melt a bit of plastic onto that, and surprisingly, I might leave that. I'll fix that one right now though. Oh man, okay, that stuff is pretty impressive. I used way too much, but what you got to do is just cut off a bit of that sausage and then mix it up a bunch. And that stuff there, good for fuel tanks, so the fuel won't eat away at it, but damn, that stuff is really good. Well, I haven't really tried it out yet. We'll see if it stands the test of time, but it hardened up pretty quick, and I bet you I could use that thing right now. And that was maybe 3 minutes ago I put it on. Make sure you edit all this where it looks like you don't know what the hell you're doing. Don't want the YouTube audience to see that. I don't know. What do I know? It rained like a son of a bee last night. Frickin' rained, holy cow. Needs a new muffler. Just gonna go get some firewood because they're like, it's there's no dead wood here anywhere. Everything's green. This is all second growth. This forest was this was an old forest, big old forest at one time, but it was cut about 30 years ago, so there's nothing burnable here. I just got to go up the road about 3 or 4 minutes, and there's some dead stuff up there. Yeah. Well, it took me a while to find anything dead and dry. That birch is kind of wet, and then this is a dead standing balsam fir. And same thing here. That's kind of green though. Lots of moisture. But cool thing, you can't find any dead standing stuff off the road without having to like walk right in there, and it's just a wall of green. But it's cool, as soon as you get in there, it opens up. It's this is a bit of a mature forest in here. Once you get past this here stuff, the green wall. And then, like this forest is just so alive, and everything's just, look at this stuff. All that moss there. Pretty cool. But I found, yeah, this stuff is crazy. Everything's just like a big spongy carpet here. And then you get into these pretty, I don't have anything for scale, but I found this pretty big, I don't know if the camera will do it justice, it's Douglas fir. Probably, I don't know, 1.5 meters, call it 5 feet in diameter, but it's just thick all the way up. Like it hardly tapers at all and just keeps going and going. But pretty damn cool. I don't know if I can get a better shot of it here, but everything just grows straight and tall in these forests here. Really competitive. But oh my god, yeah, that thing's a beast. I should have brought measuring tape or something, but yeah, like, I don't know. I'm gonna say that's definitely 5 feet if you want to go with imperial. And to the rest of the world, that'd be 1.5 meters. Here you go. I have this thing loaded up pretty good. You name it. Fishing tackle down there, box of nails, cordless stuff. As long as I can charge the batteries, that's great. If not, could just use a handsaw. No big deal. Just a little more time consuming. Brush saw. A bunch of stuff under there. Stovepipe. I'll make a little setup there and tarp it and see what I can come up with today. And if I lost this load, that would be pretty tragic. It's such a windy river. This is probably not the ideal boat sort of design. You probably want something with a flat bottom, but this is all I got for now. And if that motor quits, then yeah, I'm kind of screwed. So I hope I can get this load up there. Sure I will, but you never know. Didn't have my camera last time, but I brought a load of lumber up just to kind of get started. And I'll remove this here, these alder trees, and I gotta open that up there, and I'll be able to see the creek flowing in here, and then you have the river coming around the corner this way. Not sure how well you can see in the camera here, but a bit of a front yard. Open that up, clear a bunch more of this. I think I will build here. Anytime you can cook breakfast in your underwear, get some sun, it's a good day.